Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll be exploring how learning how and when to slow down can help us save energy for when we need it most. We'll begin by sitting on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to close. Focus your mind on the sensation of your breath in your body. With that attention, let's take 3 deep breaths together now. First, take a great big inhale and hold it. And then take a long exhale. A deeper breath in and pause, holding it. And a complete exhale. One last full inhale and hold. And one more long, deep exhale, not holding back. Allow your breath to slow down now. Take deep, long exhales so that you can breathe out until you're completely empty each time. Then pause before breathing in again. As the pace of your breath gradually slows down, the natural pause after each exhale may start to grow longer and easier to sustain. Sink into the stillness of this pause every time you find it. Some pauses will be shorter and others will be longer. Instead of being forceful with your breath, be patient, allowing the longer pauses in your breath to arise through concentration instead of effort. Keep focusing on these pauses for a few moments in silence. If your mind is disconnected from the breath, come back to it now. Focus on lengthening the exhale and sinking into the pauses afterwards. As the breath pauses, imagine your thoughts slowing down and stopping. As you inhale, the flow of thoughts begin again. As you exhale and pause for a moment, the flow of thoughts may slow down. Each time the breath and thought stop, imagine stillness and silence washing over your body. And imagine your awareness disconnecting from the outside world. Like a bear hibernating in a cave, use your relaxed breath to let your mind slow down almost to the point of sleeping. Continue diving deeper and deeper into these silent pauses for a few more minutes on your own. Come back to your normal breath now. If you are deeply relaxed into the silent pause, let your awareness return by noticing your five senses. Hibernation is fairly common in the animal kingdom. Mammals like bears and mice are able to hibernate when food is scarce in the winter. Amphibians and fish can hibernate when the weather becomes too cold for them. Some insects can go dormant for years on end, waiting for the right time to explode back into action. And some plant seeds can stay dormant for hundreds of years, waiting for the right conditions to sprout and grow. This ability can enable creatures to survive floods, droughts, snowstorms, and more. Hibernation is a superpower locked away deep in the instincts of many different creatures that help them be more resilient. In the 1870s in Bengal, one of the first doctors to study yoga thought that yogis had figured out how to hibernate by controlling their breath when they would meditate. When he observed long intervals between breaths, he assumed these were the same as the slowed breathing and heart rate he had observed in turtles and other animals during hibernation. Like hibernation, this meditative state where thoughts slow down and the breath becomes slow, in some instances can be more restful than regular sleep. Typically, in our mindfulness practice, we try to focus on awareness of our thoughts and their patterns. But in this case, we were being mindful of the connection between our breath and our thoughts, and how slowing our breath can slow down or even temporarily pause the flow of our thoughts. By learning how to find that restful, hibernation-like space in between our thoughts and our breaths, we can give ourselves a little space to disconnect and recharge while we're awake. Sometimes sleep can be fooled with restless dreams and tossing and turning. But this meditation, where we create restful space, has the potential to be even more still and restorative than a good night's rest. And like the patient seed and the desert sand waiting for the rain to come, our moments of rest can allow us to be calm and ready when our time for action finally arrives. Come back into your body now. Extend your arms out and gently roll your wrists in little circles. Switch directions and let your hands drop. Then stretch out your legs, slowly rolling your ankles in circles. Switch directions and come back to your seated posture. Take one last clearing breath in and hold it. And let it out. Then allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for your mindfulness practice today. We are grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting here again tomorrow.